Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I did a bunch of rewiring from the initial issues that I had. So now I don't have any, I'm kind of like, I don't have any major issues with the scooter anymore. I fixed my light problem. I fixed a lot of issues, so now my light works, as you can see. Even the one on the deck works too, as you can see. So I just made a long wire, so in case if I wanted to mess with it, you wouldn't end up. They had like a plug and play, which is cool and all, but it was very flawed because there was not enough wiggle room, so it kept getting smushed, and after a while it just started short circuiting, so then it stopped working. And I noticed that the controllers were here, and this was down here, which creates cramps. It makes it very cramped, and everything gets hot and heated down there. So I rewired it. I made a longer wire for the LEDs and also for the converter. So now the converter is not stuck down there with the heat of this too, because that's actually one of the reasons why it overheated, because there's so much... Let's go down here. I think a lot of scooters need cooling, to be honest with you, because I noticed that the Weeped is the only scooter so far that wants to do cooling. So, and my Ryan that's coming in is also going to have normal basic cooling. Pretty much the wind, using the wind, even if it's hot air, cold air, whatever air it is, it's going to use the wind to cool it down. So I'm doing something similar to that, but I'm not going to make it very obvious. What I'm going to do is I already started doing it, and so far so good, everything is working, so I'm going to test it out today too. But I actually added washers, a little bit of height on each washer, so it goes, I'm going to have more, I have all the washers going around. I already did it, I already tested it tonight, and so far so good, everything looks good. So I'm going to I added washers to all sides, so when I put the screws in, it pretty much gives it a little bit of space so that when I'm riding, some airflow can go through the middle and out. I know they try to make things waterproof, but the problem is if you're riding hard the way I ride, hard and fast, you know what I mean? Pause. You need liquid cooling or air cooling to go for long range, especially with this battery. You can go long range with this battery. I mean, it's so, like, I did 50 miles and I barely hit 5 out of 4 bars, you know what I mean? And it's heavy, so it's like the bigger the battery, the more range you can do, and then the more you're doing, the more stress on your motors. That's why you need a little bit of cooling. So that's how I'm gonna create the cooling. I'm just gonna make the airflow, because I don't ride in rain anyway, so cooling will be the perfect solution for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I did, guys. So that's the story so far. Everything's working. The light's working. The front light's working. I added another horn right here, so I pretty much have 2 horns. So in case you want the light horn, that for bikes, and the horn for cars, there you go. There's a light over here. I can add another light, but I'm not going to do it for this. I'm going to do it for my Ryan. But there's the lights right here. They're really cool. Can't wait to put that on my Ryan. I'm going to connect it into the light source. I'm going to create a button for it. I'm going to use the converter. The second converter I got from them. I had to buy another converter from them somewhere over here. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Everything's good. Everything's functioning. If anything, I'm probably just gonna change this controllers. These 50 amp controllers, and I'm gonna change it to like maybe 150 amp controller or 200 amp controller, and it'll just run off of that one controller that I have. So I think that's what I'll do, because that's what not Dualtron. I don't know why that's so much in my brain right now. That's what Ryans are doing. They have a 250 controller. It's called a Tronic controller. And they also have I think who else is doing it? WePet's doing it too. They got this really big controller, so I think they're doing it. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen inside their deck yet. But yeah, guys, that's it, guys. So if you have any questions, how I rewired it and what I did, just drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll try to get into the comments to see what you guys say. Okay, guys? All right, guys. Till next time. Dirty and Sound now. Peace.